Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a very cool location indeed. I mean, check out how awesome this is. We're beautiful blue skies, beautiful blue waters. It's almost like if it's that time of day where if you were flying a plane in this sort of direction, you wouldn't know what's the ground and what's the sky. So, I mean, like, look at this. They just blend right the hell into each other. That's something, obviously. Same sort of thing. Well, it's even kind of happening in the direction too, but I think it's mostly attributed to the mist, the cloudy weather. Now, one thing I didn't talk about last episode is how, I mean, as much as this is a really nice place, you got to kind of be worried when you're up here. Like, what if this thing develops into like a quick storm and starts having massive downpours? These are kids over here, I'm fairly certain, at least. I mean, this one looks like a young person for sure. You wouldn't want to be trapped up here in a big storm. I mean, the tree line's actually pretty far down. I mean, there are like trees and stuff around, but you don't want to get caught up here in a big storm. It's a far ways from a home, so that would be very annoying. Hopefully, the person taking the picture. Who I guess I know the name of. It says in the bottom right corner, but you guys don't. Yeah, it's not revealed to you, although it could be. It's just not for the sake of making sure that in the next section that's coming up, today's daily challenge, it's still censored. So yeah, hopefully this person's a responsible adult, but these might not be kids. Hopefully, if they're not kids, they're responsible adults as well and have sort of a contingency plan if this sort of develops into some kind of terrible storm. I mean, they're not really dressed for it, are they? Anyways, where do I think this is? Middle of the Pacific Ocean, really? I'm gonna go to non-American Samoa, is my guess. I don't really know where that is. It's like around here, right? No? First of all, where's American Samoa? There it is. And there's American Samoa, there's regular Samoa. Okay. I mean, maybe we're in these islands. That's a possibility. Should I go with this? You know, whatever. It's not that bad. I guess American Samoa. Sure, American Samoa, right there. Why not? Let's go with that. Let's make the guess, and the answer is, not too far from American Samoa. Not too close. It is the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It was Fiji, actually, which is pretty cool. You know, non-American Samoa, my first guess was closer. We were on this island over here. Goes by the name of Waya. Wow, wonderful island indeed. Very cool. I mean, check that out. That is very beautiful. Not many roads or anything there. In fact, we don't even see the name of, I mean, maybe this is the name of that town, village that we saw there. Very cool. Long Beach Resort. Wow, nice beach over here too. Is there a name for this place? Not really. But wow, that was really cool. We were in Fiji. Fiji was the answer there. 1931. Wow, that's pretty far off. But you know what? That was a good guess. Hopefully some of you guys guessed in that sort of surrounding area. And now on to today's daily challenge. Alrighty, here we are in today's daily challenge. A very interesting location for a few reasons. First of all, it's just interesting because the panorama has kind of ruined itself in the sense that there are a lot of things that don't really match up. Lots of chopped up sections. These trees don't really align. It's just strange. It's also quite blurry, and it is a panorama, not a photosphere, considering there's no top or bottom. But there you go. I mean, I guess a panorama, I guess, you know what? I don't really know. Is a panorama, like, not 360 degrees? I mean, most panoramas aren't 360 degrees. They're just, like, multiple pictures stitched together in a very wide format. That's still a panorama. I sort of say, I don't know. I mean, if it's 360 degrees, does it have a special name? Photosphere to me means it has a top and a bottom. It means it's a circle. Right? Let's get that out of the way. This ain't a photosphere. No one can tell me that. But maybe it's just like a 360-degree super scope panorama. Anyways, I'm talking nonsense here. Why am I talking nonsense? Because this location is pretty cool. Look at this. There's a geyser. It's not a real geyser. You can see the little, spittoon where the water jets out from. I guess, I mean, well, it's like a fountain, I guess, is what you would say. So we got a fountain over here. Other interesting thing, we've got like this walkway that leads down into the water. I don't know if this area has been recently flooded. I don't think it has, considering there's a fountain in it. But then that sort of begs the question, then what is the purpose of this sort of object that we witnessed here before us? We can see someone or two people standing near a tree, someone sitting on the tree, someone standing away and maybe taking a pee on this bush over here. Oh, it seems like there's another person over there as well. There's a statue, someone in quite an awesome, very heroic-looking pose. I don't recognize what that is. Oh, there's a little waterfall over here. Maybe that's some sort of, famous person. It probably is a famous person, considering there's a big statue of them. But I have absolutely no way of guessing who it is. It's a very modern architecture in the background, which begs the question, where in the world are we? Well, I have absolutely no idea, and to be honest, I'm expecting this one to go pretty bad for me. So if you guys have any idea where this could be, put it down in the comment section below and tell me. I mean, even if you don't have an idea where this is the daily challenge. It's a challenge. It's up for you guys to pretty much make a guess. If you don't really know, make a guess as to where you think this is. Put it down in the comment section below. And in tomorrow's video, much like in the section you just witnessed, where I, how did I do? I did actually pretty okay on that last one, didn't I? Yeah, that was good. I mean, didn't get it exactly, but I mean, when can you when it's small islands? So, yeah, very, very cool indeed. Tomorrow I'm going to make a guess as to where I think it is. I'll probably be wrong, especially on this one, but I will put down in the comment section of that video a nice message saying, announcing whoever guessed closest. So, put down your guesses and tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, welcome back. It is time. Now is the time. Here is the place for a world challenge, which is what I'm going to be doing today. World challenge right over here. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes because 3 minutes is the best amount of time. What it does is it causes you to have to make a guess. 3 minutes and 3 minutes, feels sometimes short, but it's long enough to actually be able to look around. So, I like guessing. It's not long enough for me to usually be able to get locations perfectly. So, World Challenge. That's what we're going to be doing. If you want to find the link to this, you can click down in the description below, find a link to this challenge, and you can do it for yourself. I recommend probably doing it before you watch me do it. But, hey, if you want to do it along or you want to do it after, then that is absolutely fine. Let's do it. World Challenge. Start new. Okay, so we find ourselves in a nice, interesting-looking place that I immediately think Brazil when I see. I mean, I don't really know what it is. Maybe this is actually Mexico. The roads sort of do look North American, a bit different. The yellow lines seem to be a little bit thinner than they normally are, but that could just be some sort of optical illusion. It's very tropical around the area that we're seeing. I mean, tropical is really not the right word. I don't know where the tropics are. This looks very different. The weather can change everything, because now I'm starting to get a European vibe from it. Oh, now it's sort of disappeared. Not to say that the gray skies are necessarily a South American / Central American thing. They indeed aren't. I'm just sort of going crazy here. Okay, well, let's look at the arrows. The arrows are a big key as to whether this is Mexico or not. And I'm going to say that I think... I don't know. Agua dulce. Agua dulce. What does that mean? Soft water? I don't really know what that means. No adelantar. Alright. That's good to know. No adelantar. It's fine with me. But the real question is, are we in Mexico or are we in Brazil? Buenos Aires. Okay, good. See, that's what I wanted to see, which is actually interesting because, Buenos Aires, of course, is right over here in Argentina, not in Brazil. Could we possibly be in Argentina? I mean, Argentina's the new meta. We know that much. So, we might be. I mean... I don't want to say it. I don't want to guess that we're in Argentina just because it, never happens. But, I mean, I guess I will. Yeah. It seems to make sense, right? This doesn't necessarily seem like Mexico. First of all, these signs are straight up, these are North American road signs. This arrow looks a little bit different. The arrows normally do. It's I don't know if it's off-center to the way they normally are. Maybe not. I mean, how can you really make this centered, right? It's a diamond-shaped sign. Um, should I go Argentina? I don't think I should. I don't think Argentina's mapped. I think it's only in pictures. But I kind of want to say it. Well, now is the time. Zona Urbana. Well, I guess I'll really regret it if I do. But I'm going to say right now, I don't think this is Argentina. I actually think that this actually might still be Mexico. But I'm going to guess it nonetheless. So let's go around Buenos Aires. Let's make the guess. Peru. Okay, that explains a lot of the questions that I had. It's not Mexico, which I think we figured out. Those signs didn't look like Mexican road signs. But it did look like Spanish to me. And it started not making sense that it was Brazil quite quickly. Argentina didn't really make sense, and it wasn't. It was Peru, which is actually mapped in GeoGuessr. Well, in Google Maps, should I say. That was a tough one, 463. All right, that's fine with me. Oh, boy, this is another location. Oh, great. It's, well, Vitali Mirosic. Okay. Guys, can you tell me where we are? You might. I mean, you got a pair of legs just kind of floating and a bicycle on the ground. But do you guys, where are you guys from? I don't know. I mean, we got a name now. Vitali Marusic, which is a name I don't recognize. Vitali. Isn't that the name of like a YouTube prankster? I think it is. But there you go. I've never watched it, but you know, people on Twitter were saying things during the World Cup because didn't dude streak during the World Cup, but didn't streak like didn't streak naked. He streaked with pants. That's pretty silly if you ask me. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you might as well, you know, running onto the field wearing pants. Don't do it. First of all, you're disrupting stuff. If you're gonna streak, do it properly. You know, don't do it. First of all, here's my recommendation. Don't do it at all. And there you go. But you know, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it well. So there you go. Where are these guys from? I don't know. I don't know where you guys are from. You're not necessarily from here either. Maybe you're just visiting. But honestly, if you're visiting this hill which in a quite remote area, then I have no idea. Where do I think this is? I really don't know. Biggest country in the world is Russia. There's a lot of room in Russia for it to look like this, which is exactly why I'm going to guess Russia. Kind of near Kazakhstan, because I assume that the climate is more like this around there. I don't actually know. Not around here. Sort of around this area. Sure, let's go right there. This is so difficult to figure out. I have absolutely no idea. Let's make this guess and see how we do. Oh boy. All right, we're in this area of the world right now. We're in this area of the world right now. Very nice. It's Ukraine. Fuck it. Why not? You know, there you go. It's Ukraine. Very nice. We're in Ukraine right now. That's it. I mean, it is, right? Yeah. Fuck it. Next question. Very good. So where are we now? There you go. We are currently in... I don't know, actually. Where are these? These are the interesting stickies on the ground. The ones that I don't know where they are from. So these ones are, you know, they're the other stickies that we see. They're not Australian stickies. Don't really know about them. So there you go. I'm gonna say that we are in. I don't know. Maybe we should see this. Carvajal. Yeah, Tradic something. Festus de S something. Okay. Well, that's useful. I'm gonna say that probably indicates to me that we are in Spain, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go with Spain. I definitely think it's Europe, that's for sure. Um, but is it Italy? Is the real question. Am I so bad at figuring out Spanish and Italian that I don't actually know the difference between sort of Italian and Spanish? Very possible. I'm gonna say that this is Spain, though, for the time being. I might be wrong about that, but let's hope I'm not. Let's try and find some roads. Maybe that's gonna help. The stickies, yeah, the sticks in Spain. Well, there you go. They'll cause you pain. See, that rhymes. Do I actually think this is, is this normal, mainland Spain, or is this some sort of other island, or is this not that at all? Are we like somewhere completely different? Because we got these signs right here that look like that, but those I associate with other parts of Europe completely, not Spain. Dexia o Resto. Okay. Well, I don't really know. Don't really know how to judge any of this stuff. Well, let's just keep moving. We got okay, we got some, mirrors that we can see, which is pretty cool. Mirrors, I don't know how those help. Well, I know how the mirrors help, but I don't know how they'll help me right now. I mean, it's pretty cool. What should I do? What do we got here? I can't really read that. I guess I'm gonna go with Spain on this one. Honestly, it was my first instinct, and I think it's probably all right. It might not be Spain. It might be somewhere completely different. I might be so dumb guessing Spain. It could be obviously Portugal as well. I'm just gonna guess that it's Spain, where right around here, so Madrid area, Portugal. You see. I can't tell Spanish from Portuguese apart. We already established that earlier in the episode. Well, we didn't really establish it. I claimed that I knew that it was Spanish, but I didn't. I was just sort of making a guess. And now, yeah, the difference is like estado and estado, right? That's a difference, something like that, right? I might have just made that up, but we were in Portugal this time. Ah. Sad. That was in Spain. My God, this isn't going to be one of my best rounds now, is it? It definitely isn't. So, what do we see now? Well, we see cars, and that's always a good start. It's always a good start to see the cars, and it's not even a joke. I mean, it actually is a good start because we get to see things like okay, the license plates look sort of a European style, and we don't necessarily see a hint of blue right off the bat, but we might actually spot that a little bit later. Let's just go. Oh, hold on. I think this is probably important. Okay, cool. There's no hint of blue then, I guess. We see some Cyrillic, which is nice. And the Cyrillic also indicates the fact that I'm really not going to find where this is on the map, because this is going to be a tricky one to guess. Now, this one probably is actually Russia and not Ukraine like the last time. It probably is Russia because it seems like our friends in Ukraine love taking pictures. And that was an old sort of a saying we had in an old trope of this series. Unfortunately, not so many Ukrainian pictures coming in recently. But, I even forgot about it, which is why I didn't guess Ukraine last time. I just guessed, oh, sure, we're just out in the middle of Russia. Russia's a very big place. I should have guessed Ukraine because, we were... Because, we were actually in Ukraine, and I should have guessed it because it was the old saying, Ukrainians love taking pictures, and finally we got that again, Ukrainians taking pictures. Very, very nice. But now, where are we? Well, now Russians like roads. That's the new saying. Russians like roads, and Ukrainians love taking pictures. So we're on a road. We're in Russia. Where are we in Russia? Well, oh wow! Look at this. This bird. We're soaring. We're on the road to Belarus. That's what I'm gonna guess. Honestly, I have no idea. We were just on the road from Moscow to Belarus one time. I mean, it's not like the car was necessarily going to Belarus. I'm just saying we were on a road that was in between Russia and Belarus. Last time we were in a place that looked similar to this, or at least last time I remember. So that's what we're gonna guess. We're gonna guess that that's where we are. Moscow, Belarus. Boom, right in the middle. Let's make the guess. On the road to Estonia. very different. But we're gonna call that yeah. We're on the road. We're on. Well, actually, well, I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe if you were going from here to Estonia, you might actually want to, go like that and then go up this road and then go down this M20 and into here. I think that's probably the way you would do it, right? I mean, it really depends, I guess. I mean, if you might want to, if you were going, it's hard to tell. I don't know. It seems like a hard place to figure out where you would go. I mean, you could actually take like some of these roads over here, but I don't know. I mean, big highways seem like probably what you'd want to do. Anyways, we're near a place called Novgorod, but another place called Novgorod. There's a bunch of places apparently called Novgorod. We were near a place called Veliki Novgorod. Very cool. Well, only 349 kilometers off. That's actually not bad at all. 3981. Either on the road to Latvia or Estonia. Well, this time we're in Australia, which is at least nice, but here's the sad part. Australia is so big, it's hard to get a good guess. And this is interesting because we're in a part of Australia. If we are in Australia, that doesn't look like Australia normally does. Well, you got piney trees, and that's really cool. We don't see trees like this in Australia too often when we're in GeoGuessr. I don't live in Australia. I'm sure Australians who live around here see these trees all the time, considering they live around here, right? You'd have to have your eyes real closed not to see the trees. So, there you go. That begs the question, where is this mystical place that has trees like this? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of at a guess. Southern. We're gonna go with it's not southern. It is southern. South. Yeah, south. We're gonna go with south then. South Australia has trees like that. South Australia, sort of like this area, the Land of Lakes, right there. This fertile crescent, this fertile nub that we've got over here. This is where we can find those trees near the big Australian lakes. It's interesting. I mean, yeah, it's probably fun to go to these lakes, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there you go. Australian lakes isn't necessarily what you think of when you think of Australia, but there are some. These are pretty big right here. That this would be nice. I mean, I'm assuming those are they're lakes, right? They're fresh water, probably. It's nice. I mean, I like swimming in lakes a lot more than I like swimming in the ocean. That's probably because I'm from an area where there is a lot more fresh water than salt water, in the sense that there's like no fucking salt water around. You have to go real far to find salt water, and there's a lot of lakes around. You can swim for days. I mean, I guess you can swim for days anywhere where there's even a small lake. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lakes. Swimming in fresh waters always seem more fun. There's a lot less things to worry about in lakes than there is in the ocean. Not that I'm the kind of person that actually worries, although I was once sort of pinched by a really annoying crab one time when I was swimming in the ocean. I was like digging up some sand and got pinched. That sucked. But I used to like jellyfish a lot. At least the jellyfish that are in Canada. Canadian jellyfish, they don't really sting. And if they do, then you can't friggin' feel it, because those things, they're like purple, and they don't sting at all. I mean, Canadian jellyfish are weak. You go around there, you can swim along with them, you can grab them out of the water, wear them on your head if you really want. It's kind of fun. When you're a kid, these are all things you do. When you're an adult and you're thinking about it now, you're like, shit, man, that is pretty weird. Sir, Land of Lakes. Let's make the guess. Not Land of Lakes. New South Wales. Very cool. Near Griffith. It's a nice name for a place. But specifically, we were in a place with a name called Monia Gap. Well, there you go. There was a lake nearby, though. See, I could smell that lake. I knew it was there. 2818. So, yeah. Very nice. I don't know where that jellyfish story was going. It was going nowhere. I had nothing else to say other than when I was a kid, when I went to the ocean, I would play with the jellyfish in the water, and Canadian jellyfish don't sting, so that's a thing you can do. I mean, they're kind of gross, but, when you're an adventurous child and gross stuff doesn't really gross you out, whatever. It's just, I mean, it's kind of mean, I guess, right? Don't be playing with jellyfish. Those things can't swim away. If they don't want to, be around you, whatever. Like, do jellyfish want? Probably not, to be honest. You probably don't want things. It doesn't seem like a jellyfish can actually want or not want. But that's a question for another day. 11,893. Does the jellyfish think? If I remember that I spoke about this in the episode, then I'm gonna name that the name of the episode. But if I don't remember, then there you go. It's this island over here: French Southern and Arctic lands. Oh wow. Okay. Very cool. Oh man, it's even another place. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. We found new places in the world, folks. New South Wales. So we were there. Australia. We were not in Argentina. We were in Peru. We were not in Spain. We were in... Oh my god, I got it wrong almost every time, except for once. We were not in Spain. We were in Portugal. We were not in Russia. We were in Ukraine, which, sad what's going on in this area of Ukraine right now. We were in... sad for everyone, really, to be honest. And then we were in Russia, right over here. Very, very cool indeed. So, 11,893. Very, very nice. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this one. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Ooh yeah. Have a good one. Bye.